Lakad matatag!
Normally.
Advantage because of the Mirana, because of the Brewmaster. At least, you know, when you have the ulti of the Brewmaster and when you have the Mirana.
Losing his life would be a disastrous start. They're gonna go for the bubble too by Roger. Buy some time. Roger's gonna go down as he's gonna be finished off by DJ, and Cox will get to keep his life intact. The bubble actually saves him, but I'm surprised they didn't actually just stand and surround. Wouldn't even recognize it these days.
I like the approach of Scam and Roger on the bottom lane. You start off with the disruption. I mean, yeah, you needed it for defense. Okay, speaking about defense, Earth Spirit is gonna be needing some of that. And yeah, that's the good start of the Pudge that we were talking about. But yeah, coming back to the bottom lane, you create illusions. You have this Blightstone on the Ember Spirit, and those illusions actually start packing quite a huge, stopping the Beastmaster from farming. But it's more important that the Pudge has a good time than you stopping the Beastmaster. Okay, Gabby gets very low.
He's being dove onto the tower too, fighting against Narman. But he dies first, so no flesh heap for you. Force getting the kill.
I guess makes sense for you to max out the Wild Axes. You're up against the Pudge, you're up against the Mirana. Both of the heroes can kill your boars quite easily. And the Pudge doesn't deal well with the kill there, for sure. And they start off with the Astral. They need the Astral for once the crap comes out, either on the OD or on the Pugna, if you want to really get the kill there.
Did Roger just TP in to fill the bottle, but now the bottle is empty? Can't even get any charges off it. Don't feel like it. Armel does get the prison out. Roger gonna get some body blocks out onto the OD. Starting to stack up the poison. Roll in from Narman. Gonna be a missed one. Just get the kick though. 3 stacks of poison. Maybe the 4th one from Roger might just do the trick. They've lost Gabby in the top lane. Force winning the 1 versus 1. And without a roar, he's got level 6. They don't have the mana for it. He doesn't even need it.
Yeah, that's...
the ulti off of the Pugna there. Put it on cooldown. Make him spend a bit of extra mana before snowballing. Oh, he's just happy, you know. Forced out
does
to the
DJ live? Barely.
Seems like it. Long cooldown on level 2 Slate with this Ember Spirit. KP rotating in. Januel with a long range arrow. Roger's gonna tank it. And Cox, his life is gonna be intact. And again,
for now,
it's the same laser beam that shows up in mid. Some kind of weird graphical glitch there. Pugna knife down. Cox. And you've got the Ember Spirit now into the mid lane as well. KP does have another Thunderclap available. Narman with the kick tries to slow down the Brewmaster. There's the phase boots coming in for the Ember Spirit, but he's going to get stunned up by another arrow. Narman gets to Crepify, Nether Blast, and looks like a misclick life drain to me. Well, it's on cooldown, and he's got no mana anymore. Still going to lose the Shadow Demon.
Some really nice spell usages from both sides. You can see there's the DJ doesn't want to go immediately for the... Yeah. I mean, Shadow Demon saves himself by disrupting the Tusk. Tusk doesn't use the Snowball because he knows he might need it to get out. Pugna comes over. I think he used the Life Drain, and then DJ immediately went for a Snowball.
No? He cast it on a creep after the Snowball came out. Well, they're going to kill Force maybe here in the top lane. And intercepted by Gabby as well, so they can't get the Earth Spirit to help him out either. Roar being used on KP, and Gabby wants this kill. He's gonna hook his friend though. KP just happens to walk in between, but it's still gonna be for the Pudge nevertheless.
Yeah, they get him. Still, on the top lane, they need to get out of there. That kill is huge in terms of gold, but in terms of positioning, you don't really get much. Again, your towers are falling around the map because you can't really threaten that much until your Tusk gets a blink and and you can constantly force those fights. It's gonna be very tough for Fnatic to get out on the fight. It's always on their side of the river.
Well, hello, Mirana. Does get the arrow on the Pugna, as KP is also here. Vessel, you ain't gonna heal for a lot here with this hero, and you're not gonna heal at all. DJ, finding the Hawk. Some time to finish it off, though. Meanwhile, Gabby walks into a trap, but he's trying to bait them in. And He's gonna get the bubble. The rod's still doing a lot of damage. It's slowing down Scrim. H is gone. And Armel, hammer is available. Narman in the battle. He's right in front. The Force Staff as he runs out of time. Gabby with a Dismember, trying to buy some time and trying to do as much as he can to Scrim. They will finish off Armel as well. Narman rolling in on him. Cox will go down though. KP doing some work at the back line, forcing Roger away. Scrim healing up in the Cyclone as his salve was running at the same time. And now KP finding himself quite alone here. Arrow does fly in. Tusk will take down Roger. DJ fighting against Scrim here, but the roll coming again from Narman, just controlling the Tusk and Januel. There's just not enough damage on these two heroes anymore. They might be able to kill an SD, but are you really killing an Earth Spirit on Ember Spirit? No, sir. Team White.
I'm actually surprised that Murana didn't just run away when he saw that his Tusk was being chased.
Taking out Fnatic because, you know, OD falling behind in farm, even if he does have a Midas.
They got him.
Brewmaster. They do catch Armel on the high ground's edge. That's a kill for them. DJ has to run away.
Without any outer towers, Fnatic, they have nowhere to fight. You have this Brewmaster hero, and he's a DeFi hero. Without towers, you're not going to be able to choose fights. You're just going to have to smoke into areas that Geek fam control. And we talked about high ground. They might not be ready for it, but after the OD kill, they can most definitely go for the push.
Oh, they're going to get a nice roll onto the Brewmaster. Almost a hook save from Gabby, but if that connected, that might have saved his life. But Gabby now taking the front. There's a nice SD bubble coming in, saving and buying some time for Scrim. Scrim has a huge streak on him. Might just be giving it away. Gabby on the chase. He wants the hook, the hook, the hook. That's going to miss. He's not the fisherman they hope for. And now he's going to get turned on as they take down Gabby. Cox is also dead at the arms of KP. And Earth Spirit not going to be as lucky with his teleport away. Almost takes down the Tusk as Tusk just blinks in front of him, trying to prevent this. That never feels good.
Yeah, two things that can remove the punch out of the game: the Astral and the disruption.
Oh no, not like this, not like this. DJ, he's gonna be already taken down a half. They missed their opportunity. Roar onto Brewmaster. Can they blow him up for free? There's the prison. Armel saving his life. The BKB on Gabby is already running low, but can they finish off the Beast with his own BKB? DJ fighting Roger in the river. Force is gonna go down. Armel chasing Scrim. Scrim's gonna be the target that he wants to focus on. Narman gonna get bubbled up. They're gonna look for Roger again. The hammer drop down. The Gold Scepter, or actually the Decrepify, keeping him alive for a little bit longer. Maybe just enough. Januel using all of his leaf charges and can't find the SD.
Someone is on top because they can connect just way too fast. And Geek fam also have a really good ward there on the high ground, but they need Fnatic to disperse. You don't want to take a straight up 5 versus fight. You're most likely losing that one.
KP in the river. Gonna go back into the pit. Arrow onto Roshan. And this might just be the time that they were waiting for Geek fam. Do they react fast enough? They need to get in there. Still 100 HP. Narman charging in into the Rose Spirit. Rose very low is going to be taking the Aegis for themselves. Cox is going to take it. Gappy down. Narman down. Roger down. 3 casualties already at the beginning of the fight. A no carry for Fnatic. They do get themselves at least DJ onto the high ground, but the TP cancel on Armel. He ain't going anywhere. No BKB. Slowed up by Decrepify and burned down and halted. And the Beastmaster. It's not going to take them too long to finish these racks. And without any outer towers, it's always a risk of losing even more than just one lane. KP getting sucked. He's already down a half. Gabby going aggressive, but the bubble safe from Roger, even though he's in the front line. He's going still for Force. Gabby wants this kill. Cox giving the healing battery. Force might live, but no. Januel hunts him down. And Geek fam, with just one push, end up losing so many heroes for it. They lost the Aegis, they lost 3. This is going to get a big damage up from it. Desolator already removing the armor from all these heroes. Every slate tick will hit every single hero, and they get the debuff from it. And Armel's been scouted out, and there's a roll from Narman. Finding Armel, forces to BKB early. KP charging in the back. The Roar's going to be connecting. Can they blow him up? Snowball save just in time. It's going to cancel out the remaining duration of the stun. Aaron Narman down a half HP. Gabby still has his BKB. They're on the chase for Mirana right now. They changed targets. Here comes the MLS though. Mirana fighting against them as the Lotus Orb still alive against the bubble save. Here comes Gabby charging in onto Narman. Earth Spirit in trouble. Fnatic seems like they have now control of the fight, and they find the kills which Geek fam weren't able to get. Known to Force. KP. Armel cancels his teleport. You're not going anywhere. You're mine.
Great initiation from Geek fam. Bad kick from Narman. He kicked the OD to the side. He didn't kick
around this area, so he attempts the hook here when the enemy is not too far away. Kind of looks like some kind of a poison sad face sideways there, but Gabby is going to go in. He's going to get the hook. He's going to find the Pugna. Armel on the back line. Next up is the SD down, and he's going to come with the buyback as well. BKB's all over the board. Armel's going to go down. They're going to lose themselves. The OD Pugna fighting in the low ground, healing himself up, but it's not going to be enough. And they're looking for Gabby. Gabby is down as well, and those are the two cores without the buybacks that they just finished out of the way. Januel's going to go down as well, and Geek fam Hex on OD in the fight. He probably can't afford buyback. That's going to be one. It's going to be the Marana. KP trying his best to slow down the push. Here goes DJ Dota. Jesus. He charges in and he's trying to hold the front. His BKB is still running, tanking some hits and buying time. 20 seconds for the OD, but they're losing members. KP down. KP has a buyback. Tusk coming in with a buyback as well. Onto the tier 4 tower. Can Geek fam do it? They're going to go for the all-in push. That's solo. The agent is now open. DJ charging in again. The arrow's going to be connecting with the Norman. It's going to go down on 4. Still trying his best on the front, but it's not going to be enough for, is it? Down a half they go. It's so close to finishing the game here. Fnatic still holding on to scraps. It's so close. 300 HP. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Can they? Oh, they finally got it. Scrim.
Back or force them to preemptively pop BKBs and then allow Geek fam to reset. So SF pick in the last is
looking for the deny here. You've got 3 heroes hitting at the same time. One of them is eventually going to get it. And Narman picks up an extra 100.
Narman is doing better in this lane than Forces, but that's okay. With the Brewmaster, you need levels. We already touched upon it. Jonel goes for a deny and even gets a courier there, so gonna be very, very happy with that.
Yeah, Fnatic did talk about that.
Up the map would be disastrous for Geek fam. You have some of these heroes that would like to spend some time in the jungle.
DJ versus Rogers support battle here. Nothing too special here. Both of them were making their way towards the 6-minute power rune, but the Brewmaster just gets hunted down, ends up on the wrong side.
Overall, not that bad for Geek fam. They secured the rune for the SF. They get a kill on the Lesh. That rune was very important because you lost the Force Brewmaster on the top lane because you were rotating so many supports towards the mid. So getting the rune on the SF was key. And Armel wanted to take that away as well with going with that aggressive lane, just barely dying there. It was very close for the SF to be the first one to fall.
They're trying to chase this Drow Ranger. DJ looking for the angle for the stun, but now the Exorcism's ghosts are going to start hurting, and Scrim is down for a second time. Going up against Narman. Narman did get the deny on the regen rune, but he's still going to die here with Armel turning around with the stun. As they are contesting these big stacks, these were meant for the Drow. Scrim not going to have such luck, at least on half of the creeps, but Armel low on HP. Scrim to find his first kill potentially here. Nope, Roger yoinks it in between. And onto Januel. They turn their attention. SF quite close to getting this one. Undying, still on the runaway. Reminds me of Geek fam's own weapons when they played the carry Undying. They would use him.
The DP going his way.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing in my jungle? Narman, please help me. Maybe taking some tower hits here, but again, the Siphon, the regen is just too much. But oh, look at Next Assassin. DJ! Somebody hit the DJ button on the keyboard, and he's summoned with the Next Assassin. Gabby also takes down Force with the help of his buddies in the top lane. And now they're looking for the Rubik kill too. KP, he will secure it. A lot of kills going for Fnatic. And nothing really going in the favor of Geek fam right now.
Cam has been dropping the ball a bit here. I have to say, it's been looking amazing. Immediately go for a smoke. That is the item. That is the spell you use for a kill. Gabby could be a target. You at least need to shut him down when no one else is dying.
Won't get the damage output from the Vendetta, but it doesn't matter if they have enough to close it through. 4 seconds until another refraction is going to be up. Gabby, 1 second. Not going to get it in time. They will get a trade-off here as Cox will go down. There's a lot of zombies on his feet as Januel was there just on point. Trap slow onto Roger. Might just be a third kill going their way. Snowball onto DJ. Roger does get the shard block, but the Impale stun comes out and the Crypt Swarm from KP.
good movement from Geek Fam overall to push down the bottom lane. KP needs to be punished right now. The problem is he has the Heaven's Halberd. He's not an easy target, but you would want to take down a hero on the bottom lane. They can maybe wait for the next. That would be a good one.
Battling at bottom. There are TPs going into the top lane. As Leshrakt's going to be there. Beautiful stun on 3. Allows KP to set up, but they're going to force out this the ulti from Brew. The TP away from the Shadow Fiend. DJ blinking to safety. Force slowly dropping. One Brewling down. Second one taking some poke damage. It's going to be the Earth.
Mechanical spell usage performance in this tournament has just been amazing. He has always been very good, but in games when you're losing, it really shows just how good you are at playing the game, because you're always in a worse position and you're still getting some nice hits off. And now he has the Impale. That's the spell that can get you this game back.
I want to kill Gabby here. They might be able to get the Aegis out of the way at least. That's one. KP Exorcism is coming off cooldown right now. Is he going to use it? He could, he will. DJ blinking in, gets the stun onto the Shadow Fiend. Jox is still standing still. DJ getting burnt down by the Brewlings. He might have just given his life away, but now they need to capitalize. Here comes Armel, blinking in with a Bloodstone. Shadow Fiend with no Requiem, no defensive capabilities, but Armel taken down. Maybe even KP as well. The damage is too much to deal with. Januel's going to be going down next. Geek Fam, they found an opening, and they're going to abuse it. Cox with the triple kill, and they have just forced Fnatic away. They even stunned Gabby. They actually got the stun with the Impale and found him in the tree line. They're coming in. Scrim wants to get a piece of that Gabby TA. And there we go. Silenced up with the Gush. Clean out the team wipe. Geek Fam. If we talked about weathering the storm inside the first 40 minutes, that's a huge step towards it. A couple beaten hits here. Nice 3-man silence from KP. He's not an opening. DJ! Nice stun on 2. It's on Cox. It's on Force, but is it still enough? Because they're going to be getting the Requiem off after the stun duration runs out. Couldn't capitalize on it, but they can still keep on going. No ulti on Brew. Slowly but surely taking down heroes. And Brew is gone. Another stun from DJ onto Cox. He's making these aggressive plays happen. Schem missing the Gush. Cox getting hit by the Siphon. But it's just not enough for Gabby to get in there. Sideblade spill, almost taking down Roger. Multi-shot and a snipe by Narman with the Impale. And on the high ground, they want to take him. He's right on the edge of his base. And
goes through your armor, and then if you're in minus, it's going to be even worse.
And Schem dead. Actually found an opening there into the Drow Ranger, but not a lot of HP on that hero. Quick to burst down. Gabby, BKB burnt down. SF is focusing down the Tombstone. One hit after another. Finally gets it out of the way. Gabby disengaging with that BKB, hiding in the tree line. Brewling's causing issues. KP charging in with this Death Prophet. Nice Requiem coming out. The snowball's going to be connecting onto the DP as well. And again, Armel just blinking in aggressively, taking big hits from Cox though. Tusk coming in with a buyback. Narman going to get stunned. DJ controlling the Rubik at the back line. Gabby going back and forth. Another slow, another silence from the traps onto Force. Big hit coming out, but Brew has a lot of armor. He's at 34. And it just doesn't seem to worry about what Gabby is doing to him. These hits aren't so scary after all. Armel, Bloodstone is up again. Can he turn this around? No, he can't. A Diabolic Edict. Cox even walks into technically, it feels like time is running up. I guess you're... Once that power spike runs off, we're just living on reserve time for Fnatic. Like, they can still obviously win, but it's just not as powerful as it was at the start. They will find Force. He's the tankiest of them all. And he's got himself a Wraith pack down on the ground too. Snowball safe from Roger. Turnaround Requiem coming in from Cox, and there goes KP. He's gone, and Armel down too. Geek Fam cleaning house.
Fnatic, they had the lead, they had everything they needed. They just needed to get on the brake pedal and stop that one before they lose the first fight. But ever since the Rubik turned around that first fight with the...
It's here, Force down, and HN open. DJ stun on 2. Leshrakt coming up with a buyback. This is their chance for Fnatic to hold, but they need to as well. There's KP in the front. Armel with the stun takes down Roger. Force, he's going to lose his life too. He's going to drop the gem on the ground. They are moving away. Schem teleports out. Cox losing the Aegis. Fnatic successful. They are successful with the defense. Fnatic, they hold. They keep them away.
Geek fam getting ahead of themselves. I mean, if you start running away, you're not gonna be able to get out properly. That's just how your lineup works. You need to stand your ground and attack. And they got the tier 4s, but the Raxes didn't fall. I mean, the melee ones didn't. So Fnatic are gonna be quite happy with that one, even though...
And they will run into each other's. The stun comes out onto the Drow. There's a DD rune at the bottom half of the map, but Gabby, he can't get there. Manta dodge on the Melt Strike. DJ almost gets silenced there by Scrim. Going straight through the backdoor protection. Finally clears it out. Mana burn.
No more backdoor.
Very low right now. Here goes Cox with the Requiem onto Gabby, and he's got him. He's got the TA. TA does have a buyback, but that is what they wanted.
Look at how clean they want to play. They're like, let's go towards the bottom lane. Even though the throne is exposed, they're like, yeah, let's take it easy. Nah, they just want to make sure that the mid lane creeps go forward so they can end it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's a thing like in the last moments, but DJ has to go away. The buyback coming out from TA. Armel fighting in the front, but it's going to get lifted by Norman. Norman allowing Cox to go for the right clicks. KP charging into the back line. He needs to keep the Rubik away from the fight. Cox goes for the BKB and has to run away as well. They forced 2 buybacks already. They can just disengage, but they're stuck in the fight. Schem, he's got no force staff. He's trying to keep on the move. Cox trying to at least apply some help for Schem here, who is battling against so many heroes. Another Requiem coming in, Undying almost dying, and Gabby, he is gonna go down. They will be able to take down the TA. Armel with the stuns, but Cox and Schem, it's too much for Armel. KP's right there, but Armel's gonna go down, or is he? Finally is. KP, he's down to him and to DJ, and they've run out of tools. Geek fam, they've done it. The stalemate is finally broken, and Geek fam to 2-0 Fnatic.
It looked like Fnatic, there was no chance for them to lose this game, but that one big team fight lost.